ladies and gentlemen, this is the motherfucking Listen Doctor Radio, aka the Doc, aka your boy, aka you know what it is. Man, today I'm not in a fucking good mood at all. Because this topic, this news story was sent to me by a young fan of mine. And thank you for sending me this story, first of all. This fan sent me the story, and she's located in Texas, the young lady who sent me the story. And she said, Doc, you have to do this. She said, you have to do this. Please do it as soon as possible. She sent this to me this morning around like 4 o'clock. I looked at my email, and I'm actually doing it today. This story took place about maybe like a couple of days now. It took place in Atlanta, Georgia, in Atlanta. And the story goes like this. It's their words, not mine. They keep calling her that. Y'all know what I'm gonna call her, but they keep saying mother. And y'all know that mother title has to be earned. I don't give you a mother title. I just don't give it to you. You have to earn it from me. They keep calling her that, not mine. Mother abused her 11-year-old adopted son for years now. I mean, he's been being abused and no one did anything about it. But I am. Not only did I am, the neighbor who found this little boy did something about it by calling the police. But you know how black women like to play this game. You know how they play this game when they call the police on them. They want to say, oh, it's not my fault. I have issues. I have certain issues that happened to me as a kid. You can't blame me for that. Let's watch the video. We're going to share a little bit. We're about to get deep into this shit. This is a serious topic. If you are here, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as always. And tell a friend to go fuck with our other channels at the bottom of the description box. DeeDeeAndCece is going crazy. It's going crazy over there. Go fuck with that channel. Go make sure you support it. And if you feel free, go ahead and hit that donate button at the bottom if you can. Hit the donate button. It helps brings more content to the channel. It helps pay for all the stuff on the equipment that I have to go through, all the research that I do. It pays for all that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get directly into the story right now.
Police in Coweta County said that they have arrested and are continuing to investigate the adoptive mother of an 11-year-old boy. She is facing child cruelty charges based on claims of abuse dating back to 2019. 11 Alive's Erica Murphy has the details on the accusations tonight.
Today, I received this 42-page packet. It contains court documents and arrest warrants detailing years of horrific and disturbing abuse against an 11-year-old child. And Noonan police tell me that this all happened in a house that is not even 2 miles away from where this police station stands.
The mother of this child has been taken into custody and has been charged at this time with multiple charges to include, but not limited to, cruelty to children.
In fact, Chloe Lynn Jackson Jones is charged with more than a dozen crimes as part of this abuse case. According to arrest warrants, investigators suspect the 39-year-old abused her adopted son for more than 4 years. The warrant details instances of strangulation, torture, and forcing the boy to live in a locked closet with no light or bathroom. Police say no one would have known what was going on in that house if it weren't for a concerned neighbor.
When they saw him, they were concerned of his well-being due to his age. So they stopped and got out with him and then notified us.
The child escaped, according to court records, by breaking through drywall, squeezing through wall studs, and jumping from a second-floor window. That was last week. Neighbors spotted the boy, and he had scars and injuries consistent with long-term abuse. That's according to Noonan police. Jackson Jones was later found and arrested in Spalding County. Her phone has been confiscated, and prosecutors say they found proof of the abuse in videos and pictures on that device. It's unclear how many other kids were in the house and whether anyone else could face charges as the investigation continues. Reporting from Noonan, Erica Murphy, 11 Alive News.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. They said they found proof on her phone of the abuse and pictures of the abuse. And this is the story, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to read it with you guys. And let's get a little bit of clarity because, you know, I go do my research. I do my research on topics like this because it's very, very important to me and it's very, very dear to my heart because I am a foster child who was abused in foster care in my first foster home that I ever was in. My first foster parent, she abused me for multiple months until a woman named Tammy Wade took me out of that hellhole. But you know, I do my research. The reason why I do my research because being that I am a victim of that, I don't want people saying that I do these stories out of revenge. I don't want people saying that I do these stories because I'm bitter. I don't want people saying I do these stories because I'm upset. I'm actually not upset anymore. I'm upset that this keep happening, but I'm not upset at the person anymore. She doing her time. She's still in prison. I have not forgave her, but I had to let her go because it was good for me. It was what's best for me to let this shit go because it wasn't going to stop. It was going to continue to fuck over my life. So I had to let it go. But letting it go didn't stop me from wanting to bring these stories out. Letting it go didn't stop me from wanting to give a voice to the voiceless. And that's what I do over here. So I do my research. I do all my research to make sure that I'm telling an honest story, giving you the honest story from the point of view of what they're putting out. This is the report. They said a Newman, Georgia, a Newman mother, not my words, their words, a Newman mother is now facing charges after her adopted son ran and fled, leading police to notice and concern scars over his body, all over his body, bruises all over his body, and cuts. Police said that in a press conference, the officer were called to the home in the Bull Cross neighborhood last Wednesday evening for the 11-year-old boy who was seen running away from the property. Police said that they met up with the child and soon in a Good Samaritan who was there speaking with the young boy. The young boy told a Good Samaritan that he was being abused for several years and he was being put in a locked closet with no bathroom, with no lights, and barely anything to lay on. They obtained a warrant for her arrest. 11 alive, released the boy telling the police what's going on, what's been going on in the household. After that, the boy shortly left the home, locked. They surely left the boy locked in the home in the bathroom closet, which he had escaped from. During the investigation, the police have found that the young boy was credible after they obtained a phone from not my words, theirs, from the mother's phone, seeing pictures, videos of the abuse that happened to the little boy. We do not know at this moment if it's any other children involved in this household. We are doing our investigation and we will be putting out more evidence as soon as the investigation is clear. At the moment, we do know that the mother, not my words, theirs, the mother has been abusing this young boy since 2019. Deputies have went to the home, saw the closet, saw how filthy the closet was, saw that the closet was filled with feces because the boy had to urinate and shit in the same closet. Had to use the bathroom in the closet. Georgia Department of Family Services gave the boy a safe environment, gave him a safe environment, put him in another home. Authorities later located the boy's adopted mother, Chloe, in Spring County, took her into custody. So they took her into custody. Where she was, I don't know, they don't say. Police have investigated and covered her phone. Like I said, they put a warrant out for her arrest, and her picture and photo of the abuse, pictures and videos of the pictures and photos of the abuse and videos. And it just says 38-year-old ordered not to have any contact with the child. Police saw that the video was reported and the wanted. She is being held at the county at the moment. I think she bonded out. The biological sister of the 11-year-old admitted to be a witness to the abuse. Documents started. So the biological sister of that child says she was a witness to the abuse. According to the jail records, 39-year-old mother is being charged with 3 counts of false imprisonment, 2 counts of reckless cruelty, 2 counts of aggravated assault battery, and 2 counts of document tampering and of the minor, and 2 counts of cruelty to children. 2nd degree, 1 count cruelty to children. 1st degree cruelty to children. She's currently being held at the county jail with no bond, according to the jail records. Police added that the charges are not yet full. She would have to have more charges. She would have to have more charges put on her. She's waiting to see the county judge, and she is being held with no bail. So that's what they're saying so far. Trying to see, is there any other thing that's pertinent to this story? No, nothing pertinent to the story that I want to talk to you guys about on this side of the news for them. But let's go to her Facebook, because y'all know I do my research, and I have to do my research for these types of stories, because I can't take anyone's side of saying this and that. I have to go do my own research, and I have to, dig into the topics that I'm doing. If you go to her Facebook, let's go to her Facebook for a second. Everybody tell the truth on their Facebook. They tell who they are. They say everything on Facebook. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you go out to dinner, you have to take a picture of your steak. You have to put it on Facebook and IG. You have to let people know what you're doing. You have to show that you're having a good time. You buy a brand new car, you have to put that car on Facebook. You have to take a picture of that brand new car saying blessings. Everybody is so social media driven. We want everybody to like us. We want everybody to appreciate us. We want everybody to think of us as this perfect person so much that we put all our shit on Facebook. And half of the time, that's how you find people, because they are stupid. People are dumb. We do not think about some of the things that we put on Facebook. Rappers put what they do in songs, blatantly what they do in songs, and that's how they get caught, because they put it in songs. We think they're just songs, but they're actually fucking crimes that they're doing. Prime example, the Young Doug situation, what's going on with him. Put everything in a song. He let everything be out there on Front Street. So that's why his bitch ass is in jail right now, because he did that. He put everything out there. Ask Boosie what happened to him when he put his stuff in the lyrics. He was put in jail, facing life because of that. So, like I said, if you want to find out something from the horse's mouth, you go to their motherfucking Facebook or social medias. This young lady, if you can see on the side of me right here, I don't know what side it's on. It might be on this side for you guys, or it might be on this side, but I think it's on this side. This young shit right here, you can see the pictures of the young lady. How she is basically, look how she look. She's look like she's well mannered. She looks like she's well kept. She has beautiful jewelry on. She has pearls on. She has a nice hair. Don't know if that's her real hair or not, but it looks like it is. She's light-skinned, so she has that light-skinned black complex that she's been more attractive to, because let's not play dumb people. People who are light-skinned tend to think that they're more beautiful than the blacker ones. Let's just be honest. Don't play around. Don't beat around the bush. Y'all think that. I know that. Y'all think that. Because you know how I know it? Because y'all say it in every fucking thing. Prime example, Carrie Hilson made that song Pretty Girl Rock because y'all believe y'all are more beautiful. You never heard a black girl say that shit, right? A dark black girl say that shit, right? Because they don't think so. That's why they gotta put on all that motherfucking makeup and hair to make themselves look beautiful. But whatever. That's not about them. It's about this bitch at the moment. So you can see that she is well-kept. She keeps herself up, right? And she has to maintain that image, right? Now, her name, Chloe Jackson Jones, -Jones. Underneath her name is what she calls herself. Her name underneath it is called, in the details, like I said, if you want to find out what somebody does, look at the title underneath their names or on their page. Underneath her name, you can see it. I ain't make this up. You can see it right here. It says, ladies and gentlemen, what does it say? Lady Undertaker is the name. Lady Undertaker. Why would she name herself Lady Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen? What is an Undertaker? A person who what? Takes souls, kill people for a living, takes the souls after the person dies. She named herself Lady Undertaker. Now, I don't know, but if you look on her page, her main cover photo is a picture of a young woman in a casket that's presumed to be dead. Maybe that's her grandmother, maybe that's her aunt, maybe that's her mother, who knows? But that young lady is no longer with us anymore, and that's on her cover photo. Now that's all fine and dandy. I wouldn't put a picture of my mother up there in the casket. For me, I just would do that, but you can do whatever you want to do. That's your page. Now, if you go down her page, she has other funeral stuff on her page. Funerals of different people. Funeral of, okay, that's her mother. That was her mother that was in that casket. Because I'm seeing something to say Happy Mother's Day, and that's the mother. She has other pictures and other photos of people that has passed on her page. So maybe she feel like everybody around her passed away, and that's why she called herself Lady Undertaker. Maybe she runs a funeral home. I don't know. But that's not what we're talking about right now. What I want you guys to pay attention to is what she has on her page. July 11th, she wrote a post saying, my nephew spoke a word today. That's what she put. My nephew spoke a word today. I don't know what that means, but whatever. The nephew put, as a believer, I want y'all to listen. As a believer, others may not tell the truth, but sometimes pain can become so bad to the part that it's hard to believe that God makes no mistakes. Stop telling people not to question God. False documents. Jesus questioned God where he was on the cross, saying, my God, has you thought forsaken me? He knew he had believed to talk back to his life, and he still confirmed his pain to God with a question. At the end of the day, we know we make no mistakes. We know we makes no mistakes. But the truth of the matter is, we are human. We are allowed to feel, we are allowed to hurt, and we are allowed to be angry. Don't be the person that casts stones at the window when your window is cracked. Up on him prayers, pray for your loved ones, and other than that, trust in God and allow him to answer your question. Ask all your questions. Allow him to answer all your questions. So that's what her nephew, I believe, that's what she said. Her nephew posted that, right? And she reposted what her nephew posted, right? Why is that relevant? I'll tell you why. On her page, if you look at it, she has a lot of stuff about going to church. She has a lot of stuff about being a church woman. She has a lot of stuff about being a believer, right? She has videos of her nephew and uncle being in a choir at her church. She has pictures of her being at church, praising God. She has a lot of Christian stuff on her page. By all accounts, you will look at her page and think that she is a great believer, right? But until you look at what happened to this little child and the story. So let's go back to that picture. At the end of the comment, you have comments. One young lady put, and I don't know if that's her sister boy's sister, and I would love for her to come on. If you are a friend of the family, or you know something that happened, or you was in that house, I would love for you to come on. But the young lady posted, I hope you stayed there, and put the picture of the photo of the article. Someone else posted underneath that, I hope she gets targeted every day in jail. I agree. Every day, every single day, she would comment, and the other person comment every single day. Then someone else got posted underneath it, got the nerve to be all holy. Let's say that again. Got the nerve to be all holy on this page, and a monster at home. She replied to that. And why do they keep referring to her as a mother with an angry face? Right? And I agree. Why the fuck is the courts, the TV news station keep referring to her as a mother? That mother title is earned. You have to earn that. I don't give it out. And by the examples of these young ladies, they don't give it out either. You have to earn it. Why does the news keep doing that? I tell you why. Because the news wants they want her to be sympathetic. They want her to be a mother that was struggling, a mother that was trying to do the best that she can. But that's not what she was. Let's call her for who she is. She's a bitch. She's a coward. She's a phony. She's a false prophet. She's everything filed. She's a piece of shit. She abused a baby that she adopted. This little boy that she adopted. She has pictures of saying that she is a autism mother, meaning she has autism children, with a picture of a little boy that has autism. This is who CPS is giving children to. Bitches like this, with no respect. She sat here on her Facebook, and this is why I don't believe most Christians. This is why I don't trust most Christians. Because you hide your hand. You throw a rock and you hide your hand, and then you go to the Bible and say, God, forgive me for what I've done. And then you do it again. And then you go back to the Bible, forgive me for what I've done. And then you do it again. You bitches will cheat on a man, get caught, go to the Bible and say, God, forgive me for what I've done. I know no wrong. Forgive me for what I've done. And it's all forgiven. Go back and do it again. Beat a child. Forgive me for what I've done. I do no harm. do it again. So having the Bible makes you feel like you are unstoppable. Having a Bible makes you feel like anything that you do is right. It's not wrong. Because God is going to forgive me, so you should forgive me too. Because God say forgive us. That's why I don't believe in religion. That's why I don't trust most Christians. Because you bitches are stupid people. You are not right with God. You bitches are evil. Evil. She practiced religion. That's when she goes to church. She goes to church every Sunday. Her fucking photo is a picture of somebody in a casket at church. She's a Bible bitch. A Bible-toting bitch that totes that Bible and tells you, oh, you shouldn't prosecute me because God died for my sins. All the time beating a child that she adopted. She beats this child. Some people say she did it to get the monthly money that they get from being a foster child, a foster parent. Some people are calling her every name in the book, and I will as well. This is crazy. That this little boy had to literally scratch through a concrete wall to break out his hellhole. And I'm here to tell you, stories like this are not something that's made up. It's not something that we just make up and we just want to say a story. We want to tell a story to get people on our side. I'm a victim of it. I can tell you firsthand. What this little boy went through is something that I went through being in foster care. In my first foster home ever, that woman put me through hell. You know the story. I don't have to repeat it. But you know the story, and if you don't know the story, I will put that story at the title at the bottom so you can go ahead and listen to it yourself. But I don't have time for it to go ahead and into my detail. It ain't about me. It's about this little boy. But I will put it in the description so you can see it for yourself. This little boy was being abused for years now. And a good Samaritan helped this little boy get to safety. But is he safe? Maybe. Maybe he just goes to the next person that does the same thing that this bitch did. This is so sad. So sad that this little boy, for whatever reason he was put in foster care in the first place, went into the same shit. Because 9 times out of 10 he fled a home that was being abused from. 9 times out of 10 he was already being abused already. Or his mom and dad died in a car accident. That's the latter. His mom left him at an auntie house and she put him up for adoption. That's the latter. He was in a great home, but he got adopted because he ran away so many times and they had to put him in foster care. That's the latter. I'm going with that he was being abused already in a different home. And they took him out of that home and he finally got adopted just to go back to the same shit he was already being used to. These are stories that needs to be told. And I would love for the young boy family that he's with now to come on my show and talk to me about it. You don't have to have your face on. You can be off. Your camera can be off. But I would love for you guys to come on and tell his side of the story so he could put his voice out here, because it's very sick. And I hate the fact that the news is keep calling her a mother. She's not a mother. She's not a mother. Anyone can be a mom. It takes a big person, a big spirit, a good spirit to be a mother. I know what a mother is. A mother sacrifices. A mother put herself on the line for her children. A mother goes without for her children. A mother suffers shit for her children. A mom is someone that can push you out. Don't give a fuck. don't look at you, don't tell you that you're beautiful, don't tell you that you're smart, don't tell you that you're somebody. That's what a mom does. So stop telling everybody that she's a mother. She's not. Call this bitch what she is. She is one N-word. She's not a mother though, but she's one N-word. She's a monster. She's a monster for beating a 11-year-old boy to the fact he had to jump out of a motherfucking 2-story house to get away from this. 2 stories. He jumped out to try to get away. But this bitch have the nerve to go on her Facebook page 2 days before all this shit happened and praise her nephew for coming out saying something. I hate majority of people who are religious. I hate you bitches. Because you bitches have no filter. Y'all believe y'all can do anything because you go to God and ask for forgiveness. I hate majority of you hoes. I hope you bitches burn in hell. I really do. Because y'all the ones that's fucking up this world with y'all filth. Make it seem like nothing somebody does is perfect because they don't have God in their life. They don't believe in God. Or they don't believe in religion. By children. But you call yourself Christian. You are a phony. You are a weak bitch. You are a coward. You are a fucking piece of shit for abusing a baby that you adopted. Why did you even adopt this baby? Huh? Why did you even adopt this baby if you didn't love him? If you wouldn't go do right by him? And I hate these stories because it's always our black women doing this shit. I'm not saying that white folks don't do it, because they do. But I'm not white, bitch. I'm black. It affects us because we are looked at as a whole when people see us. They don't see us as individuals. They see us as a whole. They judge us as a whole. And y'all bitches eat it up. This is really fucked up. I will be posting this story. Like I said, the young man family that he's with now, if you would like to come on, please contact me. I would love to have you on. I hope you ride in jail, bitch. I appreciate you guys for sending me this story. I see you guys when I see you.